G'day Jackednnerdy fans, welcome to another unboxing video. Today we are unboxing the 1/6 scale Black Widow figure from Captain America the Winter Soldier. If you're like me, Captain America Winter Soldier is one of my favourite MCU films, so I was lucky enough to score myself several figures from that film, this being one of them. But before we jump into that unboxing, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way you guys never miss out on a video. And if you do enjoy our content, please make sure you give these videos a thumbs up. That lets us know that you are enjoying the videos that we're putting out, and it encourages us to keep going. So make sure you give these videos a thumbs up. With that out of the way, let's get into it. So Black Widow has always been one of my favorite MCU characters, alongside the Captain America franchise. So of course, why not do a Black Widow 1/6 scale unboxing video? So this is obviously one of the early figures of Black Widow. Obviously they've done many over the years, but this was one of the first ones that they did for this character. So let's see what we got here. So straight away, we've got the Black Widow character there. Now I don't believe this one came with a lot of accessories, which is okay by me. I'm more interested in making sure that the effort that they put into the figure itself is as good as it can be, rather than just the accessories. So let's have a look here. And this is also obviously a very unique one because they gave her real hair on this one, or imitation hair, whatever you want to call. But it wasn't all plastic, so I'm glad it kind of turned out all right and didn't come out all jacked up and frizzy and everything. But I reckon they've done a very good job there with the face sculpt and everything. They've really captured Scarlett Johansson's image really quite well, I feel. In my opinion, it could have been a lot worse. Again, and then obviously the material of the outfit. I'll grab my little trusty tool here and I'll get some of these plastic off. Here we go. There we go. Alrighty. So they've done a quite a good job here with the outfit. Obviously, all material with the little leather accents. We've got obviously the Black Widow insignia on the belt buckle there. The gun holsters. Obviously the Stinger kind of gauntlets or what have you. So they've done a good effort there with just capturing the small details. Again, also like the amount of detail they've put just in the boots and the sculpting of the leather and everything on the boots. I think there's quite a good attention to detail here. Obviously, also, I mean, Scarlett Johansson being as slender and athletic build, obviously the figure matches the build quite well. So that's pretty good. But most of all, I'm impressed with the fact that they gave real hair rather than plastic, and I'm just glad that through the shipping and everything else it hasn't come through all jacked up, and it looks quite nice and neat. So that's a good little bonus there. So in terms of accessories, naturally we've got all the different little hands, interchangeable hands, so you can have her gripping guns and things like that. Also, you've got these these interchangeable ones here, which have the kind of the effect of the electrodes from the wrist bracelets. And I'll get that one there. So obviously here they're a little bit highlighted to make them look like they were electrified or what have you, as opposed to on here where they're just in the neutral. So that's a cool little feature there. Then up here, obviously, we're just very basic. So you've got the two side arms, and I don't know, a little computer gizmo gadget there. So very basic Very, very basic kind of accessories, which is good though, because that's really how Black Widow was. She didn't have a huge amount of gadgets and gizmos. You know, she just had her sidearms and her little weapons of choice, and then that was it. So she didn't really have a lot of carrying with her. And again, as always, we've got quite a little basic stand, but we do have obviously the nameplate on there so that you can have her set up in your collection on display with the nameplate, and everyone will know who she is. So a very, very basic figure in terms of Hot Toys. You know, they usually are quite well known for all of their accessories and, you know, all of the bits and pieces that come along with their figures. But for a character who in the MCU doesn't have a lot of gizmos and gadgets and everything, they haven't added things in just for the sake of them, which I like. They've kept this very, very basic. Because of obviously, as you're familiar, the movie Captain America Winter Soldier, it's a spy thriller. It's very, very gritty, not a lot of bells and whistles. So I really, really like the fact that they kept this figure really, really basic and just kept it tight to the story and everything. So I'm quite impressed with how this figure turned out. Again, I think the face sculpt is really, really good. I like the way that the natural hair falls. I think if they try to do plastic fixed hair, it just wouldn't work for this particular character and this particular figure. So I'm really glad that they went with the option of the real hair and just the very basic figure without all the bells and whistles. So let me know what you guys think. Do you have one of these in your collection? I know this isn't a new figure, but it is new to me. I've had my eye on this for a while because I wanted to pad out my Captain America collection. So hit me up in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think of this figure, and if you do have one in your collection, what are your thoughts on it? I'd be really interested to find out from other collectors out there. So yeah, hit me up in the comment section below. I do read all of the comments and I do reply where possible. So make sure you hit us up. And as always, you know, like I said at the beginning of the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you do enjoy these videos, make sure you give them a thumbs up. And until next time, guys, stay jacked and stay nerdy.